So now I am in his first sketch, which is the spindle. And like it looks like his spindle inside diameter should be 39 and outside diameter 46. And my spindle diameter is 21 millimeters. That's quite a lot smaller. And my outside diameter, I guess it's the nut that is on the top. So I just keep measuring. And that comes out to 42 millimeters. But I really doubt if this, I'm not sure if this is the nut size, but maybe it will be just fitting that way instead of using the whole wheel size. But always in Fusion, because everything is connected, I doubt if it will work. Many times it will not work, so I have to check everything after changing this spindle size, because it's all reference, so there's a good chance that things will not work anymore. Of course, I could now already go to the standoff to change that, but I will just have a look what is changing if I change that one measurement. And possibly it will change quite a lot. And we hope it will all work together. So far, at least no error messages, no yellows or black starting to appear. But I doubt if it will fit when I look at this. So of course, for every change, I have to check everything, or I will use a different way and just use additions instead. And I probably will be having a lot of problems later. I will see. Okay, this should be the last part, and it seems to have worked pretty well. So, okay, I will just look further to what I will change for putting it on my spindle. So, see you later. Well, here I am in the sketch of the big indexing plate. As you see, it has a diameter of 160 millimeters, which should be no real problem because my lathe is 180 maximum. But the problem is, how do you turn something? I mean, I can hold it, but there's no way I can just turn 160 millimeters up there. Even using the compound, it will be very difficult, and there is no real place to just turn on this side. I can turn here, probably flat, but I cannot come here and do some grooving or nothing. So that is a little bit of a problem. And when I look at all the sketches, I can try to change the sizes everywhere, but it will be very complex to change all these places which he has been doing. I checked it, and all the text and everything is just going to be very difficult to adjust and have working well for me. So I will use, at the end, I will use a scale and then just put my axle inside and change some other sizes, but that will probably be more simple to change than change every size by hand first and then try to scale it and fit it together, as well as here is no plans worked out. So I will use that. So too bad I cannot use his whole design at first, but I will change it in steps and just put my own axle in the middle and things like that. So too bad I cannot use it straight on because my lathe is just a bit too small for this size of working. So the maximum size I can really machine would be 110 millimeters diameter. So, and that is really on the edge of workable. So I really have to use something to hold then my tools and things like that already. So it will be possible to do that side, but I have to make it all smaller. Too bad a bit, but it will work. I'm pretty sure because extra with aluminium I will be still stay accurate enough instead of course this plastic plate that he used and will be within 1 millimeter, 1 angle, so it will probably work well. And of course I will use my little CNC machine to work on that, and it also has a very limited size. For example, now I'll show you what happens when I changed the size from 180 to 110 of this outer diameter, because he didn't use in his design all reference to the same sizes, which is of course possible if you really are going to use parametric variables, but it's a bit complex to design things, so it makes total sense not to do it in his case, and many cases of course. So here this is working, but now here you got the first problem. He's using a chamfer which is not working anymore, and here you have this whole pattern that is not working anymore. So that would make a whole problem. Here you see why it's not working, because the hole that he was making is just falling outside of this plate. So of course I can change that here into, for example, 40. It might now work, yes. So this is what you have to do every time when you change one thing in a design. You have to change it all everywhere. As you see, we can go working through. Now of course the stand-up is not at the right place as well, but it will probably give a lot of errors in the whole design, as you see here. So this is also a problem, because here the size is also difficult and not in the same place. So I will just revert back to the edit of the first place and just roll back and just go to the size we originally had with the 160 millimeters. And now probably is not yet. Still not. So I will just roll back in and then do a scale later, the whole design, and then change it later.
Voor meer video's over 3D printen en de gerelateerde onderwerpen zoals het slijpen, milling, alle CNC en dergelijke, ga naar www.patreon.com/elvinhaak. En hier zijn meer van mijn video's te vinden dan op YouTube, minder beperkingen en vaak ook maanden eerder ter beschikking voor de wat langere series. Ook zijn hier diverse gerelateerde downloads beschikbaar die bij de video's horen. Je kan ook kijken op Facebook, 3D Printer Beginners Nederland, Nix Reality wel aan het Octoprint, etc. Dat is een aparte pagina. Mijn homepage is www.elfiets.nl/3dprint, YouTube @el3dprint. En als je deze video's interessant en of leuk vindt, klik je op het duimpje en abonneer je of volg op de hoogte gehouden worden. Je kan altijd nog vragen stellen via de Facebookpagina of dus aan de onderkant van deze video's. Tot de volgende video.